This is the Psychotic Roadrunner. I came across a video today, apparently from a NetFlix. NetFlix tweeted. I'm assuming this is their official tweet or official Twitter, but they go under the Netflix film on Twitter, and I'm not sure who did this tweet. As far as the, I can't really tell the name. My eyes are so bad. I think whoever's running Netflix, I guess they sent out the tweet, but I think it's a woman. I'm not sure of her name. I would have to go look it up. But it's, the tweet says, "Quick PSA. Can we stop calling films ChickFlix? Unless the films are literally about small baby chickens, here's why this phrase should absolutely be retired." Then it says thread in parentheses, then a list of reasons why, and I don't want to go through all of them, why the term chick flicks should be eliminated. I've noticed this from primarily white people, white males and white females, usually in the camp of the SJWs and the feminists and the woke. Don't know what the term woke means when it's referring to the SJWs. It's in the Urban Dictionary defines it as, let's see if I can pull it up real quick. It is the act of being pretentious about how much you care about a social issue. And they give a couple of sentences. I don't know if this kind of gives it. Well, I'll read you the sentence that they gave to kind of give you an idea of what woke or what the term means in reference to the SJWs. Yeah, most people don't care about parking spaces for families with disabled pets. I wish they were woke like me. Now, I don't think it's usually used as an insult towards the SJWs. It's not, I don't know too many SJWs that uses the term on themselves. Here's another one. I'm glad I attended that college seminar on crypto genderism. Now I'm really woke. Again, now I don't know any SJWs personally, thank goodness, but I do know they have pretty much it. I'll give you an example what would be considered woke, and especially what Netflix is doing. At least what this tweet is about. They're hypersensitive, and they are overly offended by everything. I think they wake up looking for something to find offensive. I mean, these are the same people who was upset over Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They mostly any game I've seen in the last few years, they try to find something offensive about it. And they got this weird thing about white males. Like, it's this fad going on now where I've never seen this before in journalism, where they will call out white dudes, like, regardless of how you feel about white people or white, if you use that word, if you wrote an article about any other race or any sex, it's only two, male and female, they will, one of the articles I saw was about the new Star Wars video game coming out, and you had people complaining, oh, it's another generic white dude, or another generic white man. I'm like, that's a lot of generic white women too, Why is it that white women get a pass when it comes to hey, look at the Rey character from Star Wars, another generic white woman. They've made white women minorities in some cases, and they get a pass on quite a bit just because they're female. But the white female can call out the white male and begrudge and belittle the white man. But if white man did it back, he'd be called a sexist. And you got other white men trying to belittle. I'm like, who are you trying to impress with? Like, I don't understand white folks. Like, I don't know if it's white guilt. I don't know what it is. But you got white men trying to impress white women by belittling themselves and belittling other white males. I saw an article on Titanfall 2 written by a review, and this was the point I stopped reading video game reviews. This fool, another boring genetic white man, and I'm like, aren't you white? This was a white guy that wrote this article, and I'm reading this, like, what is? And it was the first time I saw something like that. Now it's almost a trend. It's almost fashionable to have white people crap on white men, and I don't know what that's I don't know what the purpose of that is, because I can point out a lot of generic ass white women. It's like all they've done is replace. It's almost, you got the white man and white woman there. You got them both belittling white men, and then you just replace it with another white person, which is the woman. So regardless of if you put a white woman in a certain position, it's still white. You know what I mean? Like, you're both. But since women are considered some oppressed class, especially white women in the West, I don't know how that happens. You have more opportunity than any other race of women in the country. You're the face of beauty. You just have more opportunities than anyone. You're in one of the best countries in the world, and you find ways to. It's like you want to be oppressed so you can have something to complain about. You're not. I'm like, who's oppressing white women? I keep asking this. I've been asking this question for quite a while. Who the hell is oppressing white women? Seriously, I can't take you women seriously. I refuse to take white women seriously. I almost refuse to take most women seriously. Who is oppressing, especially white women? Who's oppressing you guys? What are you guys mad about? Why do you have a chip on your shoulder? What are you angry about? Life is long or short, depending on how you live it. And you find ChickFlix that of all the things in the world you could be worried about, it could be the homeless, abused children, hungry people, battered men, battered women, hell, our school system, our educational system, this is a whole bunch of things we all, including myself, we could put a lot of energy into, include me. I had to put myself in that. But to claim oppression, look, you want to see oppression, go back to Emmett Till. Emmett Till got beaten. He was 14 years old. It was 1955, 56? For talking to a white woman or saying something to a white woman. Okay, what woman is being beaten and killed for looking at a white woman or a white man or a black man or anything? A 14-year-old kid was beaten to death back in the 50s. Emmett Till, look it up, for looking, or you either looked or talked to a white woman or said something to a white woman, and he was beaten and killed, which pretty much kicked off the civil rights movement. I know people always throwing Rosa Parks as like the spark, but can't forget Emmett Till. So when I hear stuff like that, and I hear white women talking about how oppressed they are, I'm like, well, are you serious? So I can't take white women seriously. I can't. And they annoy the hell out of me. Like I can't think of the last time I saw a white woman. You talking about? Oh, another thing. That's why people tell you to smile. I'm telling you to smile. Life. Try to find the positives in life. Look at what you have as opposed to a lot of other people. Look at in the court of public opinion, in the court system, divorce court, alimony. Look at the things that white women can say and do, and with barely any backlash. And you people, you women, you white women, ChickFlix, because that bothers you. ChickFlix. The term ChickFlix is. I remember a few years ago they wanted to get rid of the word bossy. As much as I find the opposite sex I'm very attracted to women. They annoy the hell out of me. It's like you're chick flick, just like you're looking for these words and terms just to say, look look how we're treated. You spoiled, privileged, white. Oh God. And to call yourselves oppressed. I think women in general are just miserable people. Because who goes around and just finds something? I got to be mad about something today. Or you can't function. And then you stupid white dudes you start to sound like the white woman. The same women who don't, to me, it seems like they don't give a damn about you guys. But you want to, it's like, oh, I want to be liked, so I'm going to put myself down in order to please them, or to try to make yourselves look like you're different from the other white males that they complain about. Why would you do that? It makes no sense to me. You people are weird. So I know plenty of women who still use the term, or have used the term chick flicks or chick flick and not been offended by it. Pretty soon they're gonna look through every word they can find to find something they feel is some slight or something that'll keep women down. I'm like, who the hell is oppressing you white women? Who? Please. And you white dudes are no different when it comes to you're starting to sound like the women that don't like you. So you don't like yourselves because you think that's going to impress women and get you laid or something. I'm confused by the whole thing, to be honest with you. I am totally confused. White women are oppressed, and you got white dudes trying to kiss up to white women to try to prove they're woke, or they just shame themselves into being like. I don't get that. I don't know how that's productive. I remember growing up where we were trying to teach young people to have self-esteem and to, you're a teenager, you go through those growing pains, and you have all these crazy emotions going on. We always try to get people to feel good about themselves. I don't think shaming yourself or yourselves to please another person makes any sense. I don't know what you get out of that. I don't get what this outrage culture is getting out of anything. It just seemed like a bunch of miserable people. They want to make everybody else miserable because they're not happy with their lives. And like I said, life can be short or long depending on how you live it. Who wants to sit here and constantly be mad about something all the time? Even talking about this, it's kind of like, oh my God. You just want to you got to laugh at SJWs. You can't, I'm starting to laugh at white women. I've been actually laughing at white women for the last few years. I'm like, I can't take you people seriously. Like, I just can't. Who in the hell is oppressing you? So much so now they got a day and a month. I think they got International Women's Day. Now I know that's not just pertaining just to white women, but I feel like it's one of those. It's a day for privileged, bratty, spoiled white women to just get more attention because aren't women kind of wired that way for they need attention, they want attention. It's women are really becoming annoying at this point, especially white women. You guys are becoming annoying. Like who? What are you mad about? What is the fight? Really, seriously, what's going on in your life that everything is you're the oppressed class? I'm like, who the hell's oppressing you? So ChickFlix, of all things in the world to be concerned with, ChickFlix, a term I haven't even heard in years. Actually, I can't think of the last time there was a romantic movie or romantic comedy, especially in the times we live in with the Me Too stuff. Most of the romance I'm seeing now is a lot of lesbian stuff. Your comic book characters now, like the female characters, are mostly becoming lesbian or bisexual. Well, mostly lesbian. They even did with the Captain Marvel love interest is supposed to be Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok. That would, saw that on a video a few weeks ago. So, really, like, what's going on? So, if they did another romantic comedy or a romantic movie at all, I'd be surprised if it's between a man and a woman because there's a lot of anti-male misandrous attitude towards men. I mean, look at the Gillette commercial. Masculinity is bad and it's killing boys' self-esteem. I've heard so many stories lately about male suicide. I can't help but think this hatred towards men contributes to that to some degree. I just saw a story not too long ago about these high school kids. Something we've all done, mostly maybe in our head, but I don't think we wrote down a rating system for a girl. But we always rated on a scale a girl from good looking to hot to whatever, and girls do it too. But they always put the boys have to change, not the girls. Apparently, it's like, girl, are you so emotionally weak that you can't handle life? I'm confused with the "I am woman, hear me roar," but every time you look around, ChickFlix is that they're somehow victimized. Of you have everything going for you, and yet you find some way to be oppressed. It's like I need attention, so I got to bring up something else to make us feel important. I guess I don't know. I can't live like life that way. I have to again find the positives in life and just live life that's the best I possibly can. Be the best person I can be. I can't simply. I can't live. I wouldn't. I would be. I could not imagine living like that on a day-to-day basis, looking for something to be offended by. And it's hard to avoid stuff these days because even in entertainment, your video games, your movies, they're always trying to shove this identity politics into everything, and you almost can't escape it. And when you're trying to escape it, it's like, oh my god. That's why I haven't gone to the movie theater since 2014, and I think it was Godzilla 2014 was the last thing I saw. Like right after that, I was noticing all these movies that men are being feminized, women are becoming more masculine. It's just a weird world. It's a weird thing we're living in right now. And so Netflix, which I canceled months ago, I think almost a year now, or more. And this confirms why I'm happy I got rid of Netflix. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia was one of the shows I watched most of the time when I had Netflix. Then when they got rid of that, I was like, I don't watch much else. on Netflix. Lethal Weapon 2. It did, you know what's crazy? When I watched Lethal Weapon 2, it made me think, I was like, look how masculine men used to be in movies. Look at all that masculinity. Like dudes just being dudes. Men weren't afraid to be men. Didn't apologize for it. Now we got these soy-based dudes, mostly white males. And they're trying to feminize black men too. I'll get into video on that, how they've taken the I've taken the most masculine black man they can take and put him in a dress. I'll do a video on that one day. But yeah, a lot of these men are letting women lead them for reasons unknown to me. It's like, you don't have to be a Neanderthal, but you, hell, stand firm, stand up for yourselves. Don't let somebody tell you something's wrong with you for being male. I don't understand that. To me, if you have to put a group of people down to lift yourself up, this is more about you than it does about the person you're trying to put down. So I see these women, these white women especially, putting down their men, and I have to wonder, you women, based on what I can see, seem to be very unhappy with who you are, and the only way you can make yourselves feel better is to complain about the term ChickFlix. That doesn't show you, to me, they don't seem all that strong. That's kind of weak to me. Women back in the day I grew up around, they didn't act like this. They knew what a joke was. They could take a joke. They didn't get offended by everything. I don't know, these new group, these people we in the last, between the ages, I'm assuming 25 to 35, seem to be easily offended about everything. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Someone wrote an article on that. They were offended. It was just teachers bullying. Really? Did you? It's odd universe we live in. It's like bizarre world. Up is down and down is up. Right is wrong. Wrong is right. Now it's very frustrating, confusing, and again, I'm finding white women, especially, and I mean women in general, but especially white women, because they're the face of feminism, the face of a lot of this craziness. The most offended group of people right now seems to be pushing this SJW crap is a lot of white males and a lot of white women. Every time I read an article or have read a game review, somebody brings up some weird political thing in it instead of just talking about the game or a movie, anything in entertainment. They have to bring some social issue into it. And it's like, God, these people are miserable. Nothing. I don't know how they have fun. How do you have fun constantly looking for something to offend you? It's weird. Anyway, ChickFlix. No woman is going to stop me from saying ChickFlix. I will continue to use that term. Get over it. Anyway, this is the Psychotic Roadrunner podcast. Life is, again, long or short, depends on how you live it. Try to find the positives in life. Look at your own life. Trust me, I'm sure somebody has it worse than you do. To be a privileged, spoiled, bratty white woman in America, one of the best countries in the world for you. You got the system that works in your favor. You got court of public opinion works in your favor. You can dump, if you don't want a kid, you can dump it off at a firehouse or a police station. You can have an abortion. You have access and opportunities like no other woman. And somehow I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. I don't. Grow some ovaries. Get over yourselves. White women. Get over yourselves. This is a Psychotic Roadrunner podcast. Be uploading some videos, more videos, some more time. I want to talk about other things. I just, again, laugh at the SJWs. Laugh at feminists. Laugh at white women. Laugh at these soy boys. Live your life with a smile. Smile, everyone. Yes, white women, smile. If you find that sexist, I don't give a damn. Peace.